black hole over here. I don't like how that sounds.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not going to get into that. We've been down that road before. I don't like.
It's fine from here.
Women. There you go.
And it pisses me off as a.
I might need sunglasses.
Or just close the blinds.
Yeah, we'll fight through it.
Okay.
Might as well, right?
Might as well.
So, where do we begin?
You tell me.
I don't even really know how to start this. It's not easy to say. It's unfair. We'll call it cheating. Okay? We'll call it cheating.
Okay.
And just like I did yesterday on our last video was welcome everybody and thank you all, and remind you that we appreciate those who understand, those who get me, get us, and get this, because it is essentially like cheating. And so last year, I think the big headline was the swimming. What's the young lady's name?
The real one?
Yeah.
Or the not real one?
The rightful.
Riley Gaines?
Riley Gaines, right? The rightful winner.
Mm-hmm. Because the only woman.
Contestant, you know.
The real.
The one who chose to speak out. I don't know why anybody else didn't. I mean, I don't know if anybody else didn't, or she just ended up being the face of it, you know.
Because she's the one who lost the first place.
She's the Katniss Everdeen of this, or at least this, how this begins. Mm-hmm. And so she was big in the news, and then now here recently, there's a new one, I think, in high school track and field. Mm-hmm. Okay? There's a high school track and field. I'm not going to get into that. We've been down that road before. I don't want to go down that road again because it just doesn't end well. Because we just never know. We never know who's going to come across our video. We never know who YouTube's going to show it to. And we never know who that is, how they're going to receive it, and or what mood they're in that day, or what opinion or emotion they have from clicking the title and thumbnail. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to talk about that. But what I'm going to talk about is essentially how you train in these instances of these sports, right? Mm-hmm. These athletic competitions. These, we went to the middle school celebration, and one of the young ladies had literally everything.
Everything possible that you
everything
have for all 4 years of middle school, because there it's 5, 6, 7, and 8.
And she had several sports.
Mm-hmm. She did basketball, softball, volleyball, soccer,
tennis,
and then maybe tennis also. And then there was, the 4-H and all these different things. She was everything.
Excelled, right? Mm-hmm. Theoretically, she continues on this path, guaranteed scholarship, mm-hmm. going to any college she wants to. A lot of people do rely on athletic scholarships for their post-secondary education, only to potentially lose that opportunity because they weren't the best. They didn't earn that They didn't deserve that scholarship. Mm-hmm. Deserve. I don't even know how to say this. It's not necessarily correct.
Yeah.
Because they came in second, they came in third, or whatever, and then the top spot could continuously move down depending on how many more women choose to enter into these categories, these competitions, these teams and sports or whatever. The more that show up, the lower down the real women go.
Yeah, you have to do this. Well, so
right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you say what you got to say, but then the crazy part about it is there goes their scholarships, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll let you say what you got to say, so don't forget what you got to say. But it's from the standpoint, I want you guys to hear me when I say this. I want you to really listen to what I'm saying from the standpoint of you literally are doing everything right. You're busting your butt to do everything right, giving it all you've got, only to be cheated and essentially become a loser because the rules are not fair.
Mm-hmm. So when you said the track and field, there was a thing, I don't remember what school it was, what state it was. None of that's important to me. The fact of the matter is they let a boy who thought he was a girl run with this female track team. And he beat everybody, came in first.
Whooped him.
I will continue to say he.
Got them.
He, with, a female's outfit and a female's name and, whatever, beat the second place by 1 second. Which is great, right? That's what they're like, oh, I mean, look how great he did, beat by a second. However, that same time, if he had run with the actual boys, he would have been in 16th place. So you have more and more can't make it to the top boys deciding they want to be girls so they can try to be at the top somewhere because they're failing in their own sex. And it pisses me off as a female, the only kind there is, the real ones.
So it's really strange, it's really odd. But what do you do? Okay, because these are the cards that you have been dealt. Basically, you gonna stop running? You gonna stop swimming? You gonna stop competing?
Which sucks because that's pretty much what it is. Listen, this is all, in my opinion, aimed at making girls not want to do anything, which is absolutely stupid. Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, we probably shouldn't have let them vote either, and they're going to take that away. Probably shouldn't have let them into the workplace. I feel like we're on a fast slide backwards.
No. They're not taking it away from them.
Yes, they are, because
they're just introducing. It's like they're introducing a new form of prey into somewhat of a controlled environment where that prey is going to
devour, obliterate.
Yeah.
But think about it this way. Let's say you're the girls' track team, and half of you will run, even though it's a boy, that you're running against. The other half of you won't run because you don't want to run against a boy. So that screws you out of all the hard work you've put into. And then what if all of you say you will run because you know that you're good and you can possibly beat this boy who wants to pretend to be a girl, but your school goes, no, we forfeit. We're not going to do it because they want to take a stand. That still screws the girls out of everything.
And look, I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to pretend that I'm even close to that arena. But what I am trying to portray, convey through this video as best I can through verbal communication is to express how you literally do everything that you know is right, everything that once was correct, only to find out that no, that doesn't work anymore. And it's actually kind of odd because YouTube just put up a little notice and disclaimer on my last video on the other channel that somebody commented. They were like, why is YouTube saying that your content is altered? So they put the disclaimer that it's altered and they're not going to pay me for the video, as I made a video to explain how AI manipulated content exists and you should be careful.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah.
The irony.
I don't know how else to say it. No,
altered stuff, because I do it every time.
The thing is that the rules have changed. The game has changed.
Well, the rules have changed, and even then, they look at the rules and go, it's wavy. It's wavy. We're just gonna whatever.
And I don't know if people really understand it, or if they I know they don't. I know they don't necessarily truly grasp it, because not everybody is competing in track and field. Not everybody is competing in competitive swimming. Not everybody is competing in an arena that was once sanctioned and reasonably fair and equal to now. No, it's not. While you have one side of the stands cheering on those who should be there, quite possibly maybe booing those who shouldn't, and then you have the other side cheering on people who shouldn't be there, drowning out the boos.
Yeah.
So, again, I appreciate you guys joining, especially if you've been here before. If you're new, you're going to pick up, hopefully you're going to pick up on how this works here soon. It's not personal. This is just how the game is played now. and we'll probably continue this conversation moving on, but it just seems fitting that what's right is wrong and what's up is down and what's black is white and what's male is female. And as we try to exist in a world that we once considered to be relatively normal and conservative is anything but, and now it has an impact on us financially, not just me and you from the standpoint of a YouTuber or a content creator, but from the standpoint of people out here trying to get scholarships to go to college from other folks, altered or whatever, or just attesting to being altered, or transitioned or whatever, or in the process of taking it away from you. So what do you do? Do you
burn it to the ground?
Do you continue to play and fight fair? And now I remember what the third one was.
Because I said burn it to the ground?
Maybe burn it to the ground, fight fair. That was the third one.
Okay.
And I understand some people are going to like what I have to say. Some people are going to dislike what I have to say. Some people are going to not hear what I have to say. Some people are going to jump straight to the comments and try to figure out what I had to say instead of just actually Sarah listening to what I have to say. But we watched a documentary on Netflix, I think, about the Olympics and Victor Conti and the athletes that he was working with to get them bigger, stronger, faster. Granted, none of the supplements or training or anything that he was doing violated any of the specific rules that were in place at that time. Can you pull up on your phone who's the track runner? Victor Conti, track runner, the black guy who ended up winning, but then ended up losing all of his medals. Do you remember that?
I do, but I don't remember who. Marion Jones is a girl.
Marion Jones lost hers.
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
Victor Conti.
Who's the guy?
Ben Johnson. Was that him?
No, I don't know. Oh, go to IMDb. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember the name of it.
IMDb. Is that the one where we saw they were like in the lab with all the whatever?
Yeah. Oh, and they had one of the patients, one of the clients. Only just type Conti, Victor Conti. Oh, there it is. And there's a movie.
Doping. The dirty side of sports.
Try that one.
I'm gonna say Lance Armstrong. It's not gonna show you pictures of most people.
I'll have to look it up. I'll fix it in post. The point is that in the movie, this guy himself, maybe
Tori Bowie.
I don't remember.
That's the Olympic sprinter.
Oh man, I don't remember. But this guy, he literally said, he's like, look, I'm paraphrasing here, but basically the only way for him to have a chance at potentially winning, okay, was to beat the competition at their own game. As the competition was performance enhanced. And naturally, there was no way he stood a chance when he knows that he should. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do? You know? And I'm not saying that I'm doing anything wrong. I'm not saying that we're doing anything wrong. But at the end of the day, my interest, my passion, and theoretically my job is to do this as best as I possibly can, given the parameters that are set, for which
true.
I have no control over.
That is true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the more people realize that paying attention to what's inside the package and not only on the outside of the package matters, then things would work out better. But there's too many people who they're the judge the book by its cover group. They see the book, they see the cover, and they go, oh, this is going to be sucky. Well, did you read the description? Did you read anything? Did you even try to take a chapter in the middle? Like, any of it?
That's an interesting way that you put it, an interesting concept, because it's not just judge the book by its cover. It's judge the book by its cover
And have an emotional reaction to it.
No. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Judge the book by its cover, then judge the book by what everybody else had to say about it instead of actually reading the book.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, no, because judge the book by its
literally,
cover.
I showed up and I just jumped in the comments to figure out what's going on. Why don't you just watch it?
Yeah.
Why don't you just watch it?
Yeah.
If you want to, just.
I can't do that kind of thing because I've met too many ignorant people in my life who they just parrot everything. And I would never want to be the person who listens to the parrot without ever going to the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? Straight from the horse's mouth.
Hey, here's a great.
I don't know why I went on animal safari there, but it's fine.
Prime example. You're in Target. There's a super long line. People just start standing in this line.
People just start standing in the line. It's like 100 people long. They're all just standing there. And I'm like, but why? And I just walk past everybody and go straight to the self-checkout. There was people who were waiting for a line, and then it backed up, and then people just assumed. And you could hear people go, I think this is where the line starts. Why are you using the word think? You have a person just standing here waiting for somebody.
You didn't
We have
think.
these other people in this random line because they have like sensors or something, but it didn't occur to you to use your own eyes and your own common sense to see what else was going on.
You didn't think. You let someone else do that for you.
Determine your thought process. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and this is all parts of a whole. And I think that this is probably going to be a continuing conversation. And I hope that you guys actually pull value out of this and we can grow from this. But we also have to realize that, if you really want to succeed in this life and in this world today, it's not what it used to be just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Talk about 5, 10, 20 years ago. The game has changed and it is continuously changing.
Yeah. So I remember seeing this meme on my friend Yvette's Facebook page, and it was something along the lines of, I'm going to butcher the crap out of this. It was something along the lines of, sometimes I just put stuff up because I like it, but if you want to read into it or whatever. But then there was the other one that says, oh, I'm not trying to give you the shoe, but if the shoe fits, or
lace that joker up.
There's all those things where if you're offended by something that wasn't even aimed at you, then you must have felt some type of way about it because that's how you are. Those kind of things. And I don't remember how to say them all. You know what I mean? Like there's these fun little memes rolling around that you're like, ooh, told you. And I feel like, unfortunately, I love all y'all. Y'all know I love all y'all immensely. But I feel like there are people out there who are already in some sort of mood and they want to be triggered by stuff and they want to take it personal, even though we don't know y'all from Adam. Like, and I mean that nicely, but I don't know a lot about a lot of people. So there's no way it's at anybody.
We don't know. All right. Devil's advocate here. We don't know who you are and you don't know who we are.
Yeah.
We don't know who you are. And you don't know who we are. We are who we choose to bring you on these videos.
I don't like how that sounds because I am always me.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying we. The royal we. I don't know who you are. This video, theoretically, could be talking to millions of people. I don't know who they are.
Yeah. And millions of them have no clue who we are because they've never seen us before.
YouTubers, content creators.
That makes sense.
Not you and I.
I was about to say,
I'm just saying.
I'm about as open book as it gets.
I'm just saying, let that be clear.
Yeah.
Let that be clear. We'll make a video. Actually, it's kind of funny because I don't have the numbers, but I should be able to pull it up. I'll put it in post. And this channel has...
I'll do it in post.
This channel has like 8,500 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. 86 something.
The video that went up yesterday got more views than subscribers. It got over 8,600 views, right? A majority of those views came from new viewers who were never subscribed to this channel.
Very nice.
Therefore, I don't know who's going to watch the video.
Yeah.
I have no clue who's going to see it.
Yeah.
I have no clue who YouTube's going to show it to.
Yeah.
I have no clue. And, some
and for those
people,
who watched yesterday's video and understood it, then they understood exactly.
Did you watch it? There are some people out there that even personally in your life, you don't know which one of them you're going to get that day.
Oh, that's true.
So I don't know who YouTube's going to show this video to, and I don't know which of that person is going to watch that video when they see it.
Look, this is totally off topic, but some person who's never been on SquirrelTribe 2.0 in their entire life.
Oh, we had a few instances. Oh, okay.
No, showed up one day and they made the comment of, she is so fake, blah, 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 what a good actress. And I was like, bro, do you think if I was this good an actress, I'd be wasting my fucking time on YouTube? I'd be like in Netflix movies and Amazon Prime and all kinds of stuff. Like, are you serious?
There's a few out there that I swear are trained professionals.
On how to talk shit?
On acting.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that completely.
I swear there's some few out there that are trained professionals. Think about it.
I agree completely.
Think about it. Like Ryan Reynolds, he makes YouTube videos every now and then.
I love Ryan Reynolds.
Can you imagine if Ryan Reynolds put all his assets and team behind creating a YouTube channel based on someone's real life? Can you imagine how that would go?
Yeah. All Truman Showy, you mean?
No. Like, it's designed to feel as real as possible.
Oh, yeah. Like if you had a farm.
With millions of dollars behind it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And like a truck.
And just put it on YouTube. So they say real shows and series and episodes can't exist on YouTube, and it's because when people sit down to YouTube, they have an opinion about what they're watching. You sit down on TV, you sit down in a movie theater, it changes.
Oh yeah, 100% agree.
So if Ryan Reynolds decided to make something for TV and at the last minute say, let's put it on YouTube, it doesn't change what was made, but it does change
how people perceive it.
Yes, right?
I agree with that.
And this is very, very important because as we move forward, this platform is designed for advertising. And advertising is based on emotion. People buy with their heart and then they justify it with their brain. So this is a much bigger picture here than just what we've so far scratched the surface of. And I don't know how else to say it. I don't know who you are, and you don't know who we are. You never know, especially the way the algorithm works now.
Yeah.
There was a point in time when the algorithm would actually show the people who subscribe to your channel.
Your video.
They don't do that anymore.
No. Now it's like, spin the wheel and land on whatever, and it's like,
they don't do that anymore.
Get here?
Which then makes it even far more complicated and difficult for us to continue to create because we don't know
who's watching it.
Exactly.
Who YouTube's going to send it to, who's going to watch it, who's going to love it, who's going to hate it, who's going to want to come back for more, who's going to search us out, who's going to subscribe. Heaven forbid, there's a notification bell involved. Like, you just never know.
But it doesn't even work. It doesn't even work.
It doesn't. I'm subscribed to all kinds of people. I ain't never got a notification.
And I still consider this to be my job. I'm going to do my job as best as I possibly can. And, unfortunately, there are instances, for instance, let's just say in the service-based industry, you may be a fantastic server and excellent at your job, but unfortunately, the algorithm serves you a table that just doesn't tip.
Oh, I was going to say, you get that table who somebody's, just had a really bad day and they take it out on you.
You can't please, no matter what.
You can't please everybody, so please yourself. You can always please yourself.
Just do a little diddling. Just do a little diddle. So, but that's the thing. It's like, it doesn't mean that you're bad at your job. No. It doesn't mean, whatever. But maybe it might mean that you need to change where you work. Yeah. And instead of working at Chili's, go work at Ruth's Chris. It's a different clientele. It's a different menu price. In theory,
the clientele does make a massive difference. On
you're absolutely right. But if everybody just decided we're going to tip 10% across the board, give me the place that has the highest menu price.
Yeah,
give me the place that has. I'm gonna work there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I'm not going to take it as if I'm doing anything wrong or if I'm not good at what I'm doing or anything like that. But I am going to continuously push and try to.
You see this envelope? Push.
Hey, we're going to play to win.
Push.
We're going to play to win, okay? Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Say bye.
Bye.